It's got to look worse before it looks better. Next out, countertops. So the first thing I'm going to do before I start tearing the countertops out and cutting the caulk line and all that is I'm going to go out front and I'm going to disconnect the gas line from the LP tanks. And then that way I can go ahead and disconnect the gas line to the back of the oven. And I need to shut the water off to the faucet, disconnect the faucet from the sink, and then I'll start working on tearing the countertops out. Okay, so now I'm going to tackle trying to disconnect the faucet water lines underneath there. It's super tight. It's going to be really hard for me to get underneath there and get both my arms, my shoulders, everything in the cabinet. But I'm going to give it a shot and it's got to be done. So that's the next step, to pull the countertop out. And then I'm going to work on the oven and get that disconnected from the gas line. I think what I'm going to do first is I'm going to disconnect the drain line to the sink, so that way I'll have better access to get to the water lines to disconnect those. So that wasn't too bad. It was a little tricky, but still tight to get my arms in there, but I was able to actually get disconnected without too much problem after I removed the water line. So that definitely, the drain pipes I should say, that made it a whole lot easier. So now I'm going to go ahead and work on the oven and see what it's going to take to get that out. Check this out. You never know what might be lurking in spots that you can't see. Look how that copper gas line is twisted there. It looks like it's been that way for a while. I mean, it hasn't been leaking gas or anything, but that looks kind of dangerous. I'm gonna have to repair the gas line while I'm at it. So I guess it's kind of a good thing I found it. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and try to pull the oven out now. I'm going to put some gloves on because you know how appliances are. They got that sheet metal on there that oftentimes is super sharp. Don't want to cut myself. Not too bad. It's a little heavy, but not bad. So there it is, the oven's out, the gas line's free. As you can see, there are screws that go up underneath from the trim up into the countertop. I've already loosened a few of them there on the side, but that is how the countertop fastens from underneath. I think I got it. Coming. Yes, it was kind of a pain, but I kind of knew that going in. Although it wasn't quite as bad as maybe I thought it was going to be, but still some work. So there you go. Now you know how to pull the countertops out of your RV, or at least if you have a Bigfoot specifically, better idea about how to do it on that, because there are a bunch of screws that mount from underneath up into the countertop. It is plywood with a laminate top. It's not press board, so the screws do hold pretty well in there. But so now that we got it out, that's half the project for the countertop. Part of the renovation anyhow. We just got to figure out what we're going to do. Like I said, may relaminate them, may have a new top made. If we do that, we're probably going to put a new sink in. We're not really sure exactly what we're going to do. May try to do something on our own. I don't know. We'll see. But stay tuned for that. If you like what you're watching, please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and we'll see you next time on Runaway Roses. Bye-bye.